Have you ever wondered how a narcissist seems to move on easily, as if your relationship didn't matter? You might have noticed their carefully planned social media posts, showing off a seemingly perfect new life or partner, making you wonder about your own situation. The reality is that what you see is usually not the whole story. Narcissists are good at pretending. They create false images to hide how they really feel. The truth is much more complicated and often gloomier than you might think. In this talk, we will explore the lies behind a narcissist's seeming ability to move on easily. Is their new life as great as it looks? Have they actually forgotten you? Or is there something else going on? Stay with us as we explore the psychology of narcissistic behavior and uncover what it means when a narcissist seems to forget about someone. Don't miss out on ideas that could change how you see your experience for good. Welcome to a detailed look at narcissists and the false images they create after a breakup. Before we start, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who could use this information. Your participation helps us share useful information with more people. Let's begin. When a narcissist appears to move on easily, leaving you behind without noticing, it's normal to feel unimportant and dumped. When they quickly move on to a new partner, lifestyle, or hobbies, it can seem like your connection wasn't important to them. Seeing someone easily move on or forget about your past together can make you doubt your value and the realness of the relationship you thought you had. This answer makes sense, but it overlooks an important fact about how narcissists act. What you are seeing isn't true feeling or real personal growth. It's a planned act meant to help them feel in control, get approval, and protect their carefully created image. Narcissists like to control how people see them. After a breakup, their actions are usually not spontaneous or based on true thoughts of moving on. They are intentional actions to feel better about themselves, protect their self-esteem, and keep you mentally connected to them. After a breakup, a narcissist often acts in a way that aims to get a reaction from others. They might show off a new relationship, a great lifestyle, or dive into new hobbies or jobs, all to make you doubt yourself. They want you to question your value, feel sorry for your choices, and stay mentally connected to them, even if you are not close. They want to manage how they appear after a breakup. The narcissist wants to seem like they are doing well, happy, and more successful than others. They want to make you feel insecure and regretful, as if losing them was a bad decision. They want to control your feelings and make themselves feel more important. They believe that the more you think about them or respond to what they do, the more control they have over you, even if you are no longer in a relationship. Their trickery keeps them at the forefront of your mind, which is exactly what they want. A main part of this post-breakup plan is bringing in a new partner, commonly called the new supply. At first glance, it might look like the narcissist has found real happiness and moved on to a better situation. When they openly show their love or express happiness, it might look like they have quickly moved on and are doing well in this new relationship. The truth is much more complicated and less real. The new supply doesn't show that someone is growing emotionally or healed. They are just a tool, a short-term way to seek approval and praise to fill an empty space. The narcissist still needs approval from others. It has just moved to a different focus. For a narcissist, a new partner has several important roles. On one hand, they give the praise and attention that the narcissist needs to feel good about themselves. On the other hand, having a new partner gives the narcissist more ways to influence and control you. They show off their new relationship to make others feel jealous, insecure, and regretful. They want you to think that someone better has taken your place, that you were the issue in the relationship, and that they are doing well without you. This tactic aims to keep you emotionally connected, making you doubt your choices and crave their support, even after the relationship is over. It might look like the narcissist is really happy with the new person in their life, but that's usually not true. The patterns of manipulation, control, and mental abuse that were in your previous relationship will probably show up in this new one as well. The narcissist hasn't changed, and their problems are still not fixed. The new supply will probably go through the same ups and downs of being admired, then undervalued, and finally discarded, just like you did. The narcissist's actions are not about the person they are with. They stem from their need to control things and feel good about themselves. The new supply doesn't replace you in any important way. They are just the next person who has to meet the narcissist's constant need for approval from others. This cycle isn't focused on personal progress, real emotional connections, or healthy moving on. It's about staying in control, safeguarding their self-esteem, and taking care of how they are viewed by others. A narcissist acts out of a strong fear of not being good enough and being left alone. They struggle to deal with these feelings in a healthy way, so they look for approval from others. The new person in their life doesn't determine your value or the importance of your connection. They are just another piece in the narcissist's strategy. Knowing this can help you let go of their emotional grip on you and see their actions for what they really are, a desperate way to stay in control and avoid dealing with their own weaknesses. The narcissist tries hard to seem like they are not hurt by a breakup because they see themselves as strong and better than others. Admitting that the breakup has affected them would show a weakness they have tried hard to hide their whole lives. The fear of being vulnerable is strong because they struggle to handle rejection or anything that might damage their carefully built self-image. Saying they are hurt would show weakness, and for a narcissist, this is unacceptable. To protect themselves, they build an elaborate mask of invincibility, a shield that conceals any pain, insecurity, or self-doubt. This show of strong confidence helps them protect their weak self-esteem, and is also a way to hurt you emotionally. They show happiness or indifference to make you feel inadequate or regretful, trying to keep control over you even after the relationship has finished. This behavior is not random. It is deeply based in the narcissist's psychology. For them, feeling powerful and in charge is very important. They want to feel in control, even when they have lost someone important. The breakup shifts from focusing on the feelings they had for each other to a struggle for control. A narcissist cannot accept any loss or weakness because it would mean giving up control. After their breakup, how they act is a carefully planned show. Everything you do, whether showing off a new relationship, displaying a perfect life, or pretending the breakup didn't matter, is planned and intentional. They are changing the story to make themselves seem better than others. This performance isn't just about hiding their own pain. It also makes you doubt yourself. They want you to question if they ever cared about you, if you were the issue, or if they are actually happy now that you are not around. This mental manipulation keeps them in your mind and gives them control over you, even when they're not around. It's important to remember that a narcissist's behavior after a breakup is more about them than about you. Their actions come from a deep emptiness and a strong need to defend their delicate self-esteem. The breakup threatens their sense of self, not just because of the emotional pain, but because it makes it harder for them to be in charge and manipulate situations. Everything they do, whether it's avoiding you, bothering you, or showing off their happiness, is meant to keep control over how the situation is seen. They try to appear strong and unaffected to maintain the image of someone who isn't bothered by emotional issues, especially the end of a relationship. This picture is important for them because it strengthens their belief that they are better than others and cannot be harmed. Knowing this can help you see their behavior for what it really is, a show driven by fear and a desire to control. After a relationship with a narcissist, it's normal to want peace. You might catch yourself thinking about past talks, examining what happened, and wishing for some understanding or recognition of the situation. Getting peace with a narcissist is usually not possible. Narcissists like unclear situations and open ends because they make you feel connected to them emotionally. They understand that not giving you answers will make you feel confused and wanting to know more, so you'll keep thinking about them. This confusion is not by chance. It is a chosen strategy to keep their control over you. By not giving you closure, they keep you stuck in a loop of questions and self-doubt, making it hard for you to move on. To break free from this pattern, focus on taking back your power instead of looking for answers from the narcissist. Understand that peace is not something they are capable of giving, nor is it something they are willing to provide. They act out of a desire to control and manipulate, so giving you real closure would mean losing that power. Focus on taking care of yourself, rather than seeking approval or answers from others. This means focusing your energy on healing, creating a life that matches your ideals, and being around people who help and encourage you. Closure is a personal process. It depends on you understanding the narcissist's behavior and deciding to move on without needing them. It's hard to mentally separate from a narcissist, especially since they act in ways that keep you attached. They know how to exploit your weaknesses, using guilt, charm, or even false apologies to draw you back into their web. By learning why they act the way they do and how they operate, you can start to see past their fake image. You can see that their seeming lack of care or happiness isn't true. It's just a way for them to protect their self-esteem and stay in charge. Being aware helps you separate your feelings from their impact, allowing you to start the healing process. In the end, a narcissist's behavior shows their own problems, not your value. Their fear of being vulnerable or rejected shapes their actions, and their desire to control situations stops them from having true connections with others. By focusing on your own health and self-worth, you escape their manipulation and regain your strength. The journey might be tough, but it helps you grow, understand yourself better, and live a life free from the narcissist's need for control. Today, we learned that when a narcissist seems to move on, it's often just an image, not a real change. They act because they want to feel in control, get approval, and maintain their delicate self-image. Understanding this can help you break free from their impact and move forward with confidence and clarity. Thank you for being part of this conversation and for taking time to work on your healing and learning. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, follow, and share it with someone who might find it helpful. Your support allows us to keep